So guys, it is now Thursday the 23rd of June. Where has this year passed? I do not know. It has disappeared way too fast. Just under 3 weeks in to the gym being open now, and this video is basically explaining what have I noticed is most popular, I suppose, what's bringing the attention to the gym, what's bringing the money in, what's, funding this place and gonna keep it going, it seems. That's what this video is about, so stay tuned for that. A little information down the line. But for now, I'm just gonna preach that I'm happy to say that I'm gonna actually be having a day off this weekend, which is gonna be nice. We're actually 2 days off, which is gonna be an absolute relief, because I did figure out, I looked in the calendar, it's been about 3 months or over 3 months now. It was actually that last video I went to London for my birthday, when Emma took me to London. That was the last day I actually had off from work, so I've worked every day since, which is a bit of a killer, I suppose. And to say I'm tired is quite an understatement. So it's gonna be nice just to have a couple of days off to detox and relax. And this is actually because it's Emma's birthday this time. So she doesn't know what's going on, and I'm not gonna let on. Where are we going? We might not be going anywhere. She doesn't know. You guys don't know. So to stay tuned with that one, you'll probably have to get on the old Snapchat to actually see what's going on, because it'll be after that, and then I'll probably be able to get a video up of something. So keep an eye on that one, j.tilly93 on Snapchat if you're interested in following the story to see what the hell we get up to for the weekend. But back to the main focus, I suppose, of this video. What is it that actually attracts people into this gym? And what seems to be the main drawing at the moment, and what have I learned? So I would say realistically, obviously beginning sort of stages still, it's only 3 weeks in. Rome wasn't built in a day. Let's face it, any big business doesn't just kick off and start absolutely booming 3 weeks in. But to be honest, I'm quite proud of where it has been and what has happened, because tonight is my 3rd circuit class, and it's actually full. It's pretty much fully booked, which for me is a great feeling to know that obviously people are enjoying the class, people want to come back to the class and keep it going. So it's really, really nice actually. So thumbs up for that one. So it seems to me that with this place at the moment, classes are actually the main attraction. So I suppose personal trainers and stuff out there, it's always a good tip. Class is quite a hot spot for a lot of people, because the thing is, personal training itself can be expensive, and it can be quite pricey, but at the end of the day, that's what personal training is. It's like, it is a privilege to have personal training, realistically, because not everyone can afford it, and it's not nice that not everyone can afford it, but not everyone can afford a Bentley. Not everyone can afford a Rolex watch or something like that. Not saying that obviously my PT's like the standard of a Rolex watch, but it is like, it's to that sort of thing. It's a privilege to have, unless it's sort of rehabbed, and it's a must-have, and then you can sort of work stuff out for that. So realistically, I think classes are quite fair for a lot of people, because they're affordable. It's a lot less price, but the only thing is, it isn't main focus on one person, so they don't get the whole privilege of the diet and the main focus on them, because obviously it's a bit of everyone. I mean, my circuits, I do 10 people at a time, and obviously you can only sort of focus so much on 10 people at once. You can't just zone out to the one person. So that's the difference between the classes and the personal training. But it's nice because people, they might come to 1 or 2 classes a week. I mean, I'm starting up more classes now for the pure fact that the circuits are that popular. So with that being popular, I've decided to start a morning circuit class, which I thought would be ideal for people who can't necessarily make it in the evening. So like mums and stuff who are dropping their kids off at school, when they pick them up in the evening, they're busy in the evening, but they might have that bit of spare time in the day. So that's always a good thing to think about, and I've got that one going. The next one I've got is boxing. If anyone follows my social media and stuff, you'll see on my Instagram and my Snapchat and stuff that I've not long bought in some gloves, and I'm going to be starting up a boxing fitness class as well. So it's going to be tussle. It's going to be a good little class, that one, and I am quite looking forward to getting it going, because everyone enjoys that sort of boxing element, a bit of get frustration, just punch things, but you get really fit from it at the same time. So going to be awesome to get that one going. And then the next one that I've got is my boot camp classes. Ooh. The reason I'm doing the boot camp classes, obviously with the Marines in mind, I suppose, and the ex-military sort of stuff. The boot camp is a great way to do it. I know a lot of personal trainers and fitness instructors who do boot camps and, you know, fitness boot camps, but I think it's quite nice to actually have that label to say it is a, you know, a military style, because while I was in the military, I think that sort of sets it apart a little bit. It makes it a little bit different. You know, everyone's probably going to be a bit nervous, think, oh, it's going to be a bit harsh on us, but the thing is, best way to get results is to be harsh. So if, you know, smash down, we're going to nail it and get some good results from that, hopefully, and I'm looking forward to it. So the boot camp's basically a 6-week course, 2 sessions a week, and, you know, people buzz off those sort of things. So we're going to do that, and I'm giving out free t-shirts with the class as well, just for a little memento to keep at the end of it. And then potentially, you never know, looking into the future, I might say, let's go do a Tough Mudder or something. I might be able to get that sort of group back together to do it, which would be insane. So, to round up this video, without boring you too much with my talking, the thing to me that I see at the moment, 3 weeks in, is classes are the hotspot. Classes are the ones that get the people through the door. I mean, you know, I've had a few membership sign-ups, a couple of day passes and stuff like that, and PTs as well, you know, personal training, that's starting to pick up as well. But that is, the classes, you know, that's numbers right there, because a lot more people can make it. So I'm going to leave you there, guys. I'm going to crack on my stuff, write up some plans, carry on eating food, and go do whatever I got planned for this weekend for Emma's birthday. So let's enjoy, and I'll probably see you after the weekend, potentially Monday or something, because I've got a lot going on. Going away, and I've got to prep for the boot camp, which we've got to mow down a massive field, and then clean it all up so we're good to go for it. Grab myself a tyre, got all my other kit, like ropes and that. So yeah, it's nice and busy. But cheers for watching again, guys. Like you say every time, mega thank you, and the subscribers are still on the rise. So things are going good, and I'm feeling very good at the moment. Happy days. So I'll catch you soon. And by the way, that was really hard to write backwards. That's not no normal stuff. That is written backwards. I tell you what, if you're left-handed illiterate and you can write backwards like that, bring on Picasso. See you later.